So, hey YouTube, I'm actually posting a video response to how do you go through the storms. And I have found in my own experience that just as you, Stacy, when you're going through a storm and at that particular time you don't know, you really don't know how you're going to make it through, but then it is as if you have an iPod. And now I don't mean to use your analogy, but it is like there's an iPod and you typed in the word storm, and songs just continue that deals with going through something. Those songs begin to just come back to your remembrance. And even it's also the same thing with scriptures. I remember when in 2001 when I gave birth to a daughter, but she died 6 minutes later. It was, at that time I couldn't describe the peace that surrounded me while I was in the hospital, but once I got home and even before that, realizing I was going home that without a daughter that I gave birth to, so it was dealing with that. And then there was the scriptures that God would bring to me, the songs, specifically I Told the Storm. Oh my gosh, I could just recall that song just bubbling up in my spirit. And there were other songs that got me through. Donnie McClurkin's song, Will You Still Trust Me? And even through all of that, yes, Lord, I'll still trust you. And so I think for me, how I deal with trials, tribulations, storms is definitely singing. I sing praise, scriptures, praying, all of that. But most importantly, it's through song. It really is through song, because I have found that the Lord can bring a song to my remembrance that will deal with any situation I am facing. And it doesn't even have to be something so tragic as losing a daughter. It could just be something on a day-to-day basis, and the Lord will bring a song to me. It just starts bubbling over in my spirit, and I have to sing it. Sooner or later I'm gonna be mouthing, I'm gonna be singing it myself. But that is how I've come to deal with trials and tribulations. And sometimes it's too much. You can't even say a word. But then it's that them hums start coming, What's that song? If I can't say a word, I'll just wave my hand. Sometimes I'll just and even that gets you. But I just wanted to respond, to the request, of how do you deal, or how do you go through your storm? And that's how I go through it. I go through it, holding on to scriptures, but I go through it with praise, and I go through it with singing songs. It's psalms, melodies, hymns, anything that the Lord brings back to my remembrance. It could be something that I heard when I was a little girl, or it could be something that I heard 4 years ago that I haven't heard or sang since then, and the Lord will bring it back, and it just it'll just minister to me exactly where I am. So I pray for you. I know my video is probably a month late from your initial request, but I pray for you. I pray for you. Be encouraged. Really be encouraged. And there's no comfort like the Lord's comfort. My answer to the question that you've posed, and I pray that your day will be blessed. In addition to all the YouTube watchers. Amen.